Crash Bandicoot was released for the PlayStation 1 in 1996, and it got
Activision
many other
presents
sequels: Crash Bandicoot
a
2,
smashing
Cortex
blast
Strikes
from
Back,
the past.
Crash Bandicoot Warp, and Crash Team Racing, and so on. And anyway, these games have become great success to the point that Crash Bandicoot is
Developed by
considered the
vicarious
PlayStation
visions.
mascot, and even today some consider him as the PlayStation mascot in general, not just for the PlayStation
It's
1.
Crash Bandicoot!
Anyway, after that, the franchise became went downhill when it went multi-platform, since games most of them recycled elements from the PlayStation 1 games, and some basically just removed any connection to Crash Bandicoot. I'm talking about the Titan games. Then, after the Titan games in 2008, we kept for a very long time without any Crash game, until 2017 when we got a remaster of the three Crash Bandicoot games on the PlayStation 1, Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3. So anyway, are they actually worth it, or are they just a simple cash grab? Well, to be fair, they're not cash grab at all. Like, they're completely different from the original. Uh, for example, Coco Went is playable in all three games, but it's optional if you don't want to play with her. There's no difference really, but it's kind of cool to play with her sometimes. And however, you can play with her in levels like boss levels and levels that require you, like the jet ski, for example, can only be played with Coco, and bike levels and wild levels can only be played with Crash. There is an exception, so you can play the plain levels with either one, and also the jet level in Crash Bandicoot 2 is either one. But nevertheless, it doesn't really matter how much who you play with, they're both the same, and it's optional. Anyway, also the voice actors now have been changed from the original. Uh, for example, Lex Lang from the who voiced Crash Bandicoot, who voiced Cortex since to Insanity, returns and he's doing a great job. And also the voice actor of Ako from the Titan games return, and same goes for the one from Crash Bandicoot for in Crash of the Titan games. Sorry if I don't know their names, but I really haven't checked. Anyway, also the animation has improved a lot. It kind of looks like a Saturday morning cartoon. The humor, I mean, with the animation. And also now online leaderboards have been added, but I did hear that the Switch version doesn't have online leaderboards, so I understand for that. Anyway, now let's go into details with each game on the improvements and whatnot. Crash Bandicoot 1 has improved a lot to the point that it's considered a completely different game now, in my opinion. Now you don't have to play the entire level without dying in order to to earn a gem. However, you do need that only to do that only in the colored gem levels, which is understandable to make the gem levels unique. And also now bonus levels can be replayed anytime you want. However, but with a catch, since now they require you to break the crates in them in order to obtain the gem. So it's different now. And also you can know how many crates in a level, because they added the timer above counter, sorry, in Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2. Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3, and now it tells you how many crates you break and how many are left. And also relic races have been added. Now relic races in Crash Bandicoot 1 are kind of hit and miss in my opinion, since some of them are easy, but some levels just don't feel like they're made for speed running, which is both good and bad in my opinion. The good, you will be able to earn a lot of platinum relics easily. I myself earned half of the platinum relics in Crash Bandicoot 1, Now the bad, some of them require a lot of timing and mastering, so it's gonna be really hard. And also auto save now is in the game, so you don't have to play an entire bonus level to save. You can also save manually if you want. And also there's a new level called Stormy Ascent. It's an old deleted level from the original Crash game, but it's basically the same as the slippery climb level, but it's basically a lot harder, much harder. It brings everything in the game, every trap, and adds it in there, so it's gonna be really hard. And it also has relics, so you better be careful. I forgot to mention something. Relics in this game are optional. You can play them if you want, unless you only want the trophies. You don't really have to play the relics to see the ending, the alternate ending for Crash Bandicoot 1. You just collect all the gems and you'll do it good. But anyway, I feel like the controls in this game has also improved a lot, so it's really nice. Now on to Crash Bandicoot 2. Now Crash Bandicoot 2, once you discover the secret world room, you can enter it however you want without the need of going again with from another level like in the original. However, you still need to discover the levels first in order to find it. But anyway, also the bosses, you don't have to go to a workroom in order to fight them. You can now play them normally. Once you defeat them, they have their own room for entering. And also, once again, the game has time trials like in Crash Bandicoot, but it's also optional. And also, some levels can be hard to get platinum relics or relics in general. This one is a little bit easier than Crash Bandicoot 1. There isn't really much improvement. Well, there is a lot, but not much when compared to Crash Bandicoot 1. It's improved. But nevertheless, it's still a fine addition and it's worth play. Now, on to Crash Bandicoot Warp. Now this one has less improvements than the other 3 games, which is understandable, of course. I mean, Crash Bandicoot Warp was the best one in the series, or maybe the series. But anyway, there isn't really much to do. Also, time trials exist like in the original, but also required for the alternate ending. And but you don't need for the secret levels, which is optional. But this game also has an extra level now. It's completely original, that was released a year later after the game. After the game was released, and to celebrate it being multi-platinum. Anyway, now this level is called Future Tense. It's basically based on the future levels, its name hints. But this is basically the hardest level in the game, as it brings back all the traps from the first Crash Bandicoot game and 2. But it's also not very long nor hard, so it's definitely worth it play. And unlike the Stormy Ascent, you don't need to get a relic for the trophy, so it's optional for you. However, I recommend you first unlock all the power-ups before trying this level, since it relies a lot on everything you have learned or unlocked. So anyway, these are all the improvements in the games, and it's still really nice, but it does have some problems. The first problem is the controls. I feel like Crash has become heavier or slippier, maybe both. Like slipperier, you'll find him slipping a lot in levels that are slippery, like the Pharaoh levels, Egyptian levels, I mean, Crash Bandicoot Warp, where you step on oil, or the snow levels in Crash Bandicoot 2. And also, he doesn't really feel like he jumps well. is a bit heavier, so you might not be able to reach some parts like in the original. And also vehicle controls are worse than the original. Like it feels like it's harder to control the bike in Crash Bandicoot War than it was in the original game. Now it's not exactly the end of the game or something, but it takes some time to learn it. You'll get used to it sooner or later. And also, while this may be me nitpicking, but I wish there was more animation for Coco. Like Coco was great, but I wish there was more this animation for her than the generic flying ghost. But it's still really nice to see it in the game. Now the soundtrack is nice, but for the most part I prefer the original. Maybe that's just me, it's up to you, it's more of a matter of opinion. But it would have been nice if you had the ability to switch between the original and the remastered soundtrack. But really, overall, it's not a big deal. And nevertheless, this game is really great, one of the best remasters, and it's nice to see Crash Bandicoot back again after so many years of lack of games. And if you've never really played this trilogy, whether it's on the PlayStation or in the modern consoles, it's definitely worth a try, even if you have played the original games. So yeah, these are really a great remaster, and it is very nice to see Crash Bandicoot again, and it does feel great. So yeah, worth getting if you can find it. It's a solid 8.9 out of 10 for me, and I really do hope we could see more remasters like this. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.